Hello and welcome folks, I'm in the city of Cordoba in Andalusia, Spain, and although the city isn't the most visited, it still has a lot to offer, so let's go and have a look because I need to get a coffee. I arrived in Cordoba yesterday, and as you may have seen from my last video, it was nice and sunny. Nice fountain. But today started off grey and cloudy. Still, there's plenty to do and see here. Looks like an entrance to a church. I could have easily missed it. And there's something interesting back the other side. Doesn't say what it is though. That's an interesting building. I had my coffee, and like I was saying, even on the walk to the coffee shop, we've already walked past some interesting places. But now I'm heading to the cathedral. I've stumbled on a little square, and I'm not sure if it's the time of year or the weather's keeping people away, but it feels very quiet around here. It's peaceful though. I think that car has actually managed to scrape across a beer barrel that was there. That's a nasty little dent. And here's the cathedral. So my plan is, in a little while, to go in and actually take the tour. But I'm going to finish my coffee first, obviously. And I'm going to go up and see if the flower street is busy or not. It usually gets busy with tourists, so I'll have a look now. And this is the Calle de las Flores, which is the flower street. And it doesn't look busy, so that is a bonus. Yeah, it's picture perfect viewpoint, flowers and the bell tower in the back. Right, let's go to the Mosque Cathedral. Just look how stunning this courtyard is. So, a slight change of plan. There's quite a few big groups going in at the minute, so I'm going to wait a little bit later, because online it says it's not too busy later on. So I'm going to have a look at the Alcazar now to see if that's any better. Wait, where's the entrance? So the entrance is actually on the other side. I'm walking around there now. Let's hope that there's no queues on that side. You can apparently buy tickets online and skip the queue that I just spent the last 10 minutes in. So if you come here, it's probably best to plan ahead. Look at these mosaics. I imagine at some point these were coloured in. Oh, it's balcony? Hola, ¿puedes subir? ¿Puedes?
Pasa por aquí.
Ah, perfecto.
Te esperé un segundito, ¿vale?
Vale, perfecto. I can see why we had to wait before being allowed up here. there was absolutely no room to pass anybody on the stairs. As we look over one of the courtyards, there's an equestrian show going on in the royal stables. You'll probably get the best views from up here, without the smell at least. And you can see the famous bridge in the distance there. See how tight this is? Oh, they got some fishies. These gardens are very pretty. Probably the best part of this place. Inside was a little bit too cramped and busy. I'm happy to be outside again. So it's €7.50 to get in here, and you also get entrance to the bagnos, the bathhouse, which is just across the road. So I'll go into that later. If you only want entrance to here, it's €7. I think it's a decent enough price. We've got the gardens and the tower. Right, I'm heading to the Arabic baths now. This is just up the road. It's not huge in here, but there is a fair bit to see. This is what it would have looked like. Entrance here is well worth the 50 cents extra. If you've gone to the Alcazar, an extra 50 cents gets you in here, or if not, it's €3. There is a lot to see in Cordoba. If you want to go just to the main sites, you can, but any of these back streets are really pretty, quite unique, and there's always something different. Even you've got a statue here beside me, even though there's nobody around. I mean, out by the walls. We're heading now into the Jewish quarter. So I imagine the streets are going to get even smaller. Let's see. That's something that is quite prevalent here. Tour groups. Yeah, that's the thing about these cities. They attract a lot of people, and the tours are a good way of seeing them. But be warned, if you're not going in the same direction as they are, it can be difficult to get through. Oh, I think that's a few spots of rain. So I'm back at the hotel because it started raining, but that gave me a good enough excuse to come back, recharge the batteries and get something to eat. But right now I think the sun's come back out, so I'm going to go out and explore some more. you know you've got a lot of history in your town if the old Roman temple isn't really made a big fuss of. It's just sort of there. They've got, they obviously do construction around it. Let's see what's up these steps. Nice little courtyard. And the church. It always amazes me how places like this don't really show up on the map that well, and so you can completely miss it unless you're just walking around the town and stumble across it. The Palace of Vianna should be around here somewhere. And here it is. I've just been in and had a look, and the palace is bigger than I thought. And sadly I don't have time to actually go around and do the tour. But if you wanted to, it's €8.50 for the patios, €9 for the palace, or if you want to combine them both, it's €14. If I had time, I would. But here's a sneak peek of the patios. And as you probably would expect, there are a lot of churches around here. This would be a lovely spot to have a break in the sunshine. When I've been here before, this whole square was full of people enjoying the bars. Not so much today. Because there's so much to do and see here, I'm not sure how I'm going to edit this down to a watchable length. So I've decided to take a tour of the cathedral and the bell tower tomorrow. Because for the bell tower, it would be great if there was the sun was shining, which it's meant to do tomorrow. But all of that will be in the next video. So keep an eye out for that one as well. I seem to have a knack for visiting the cities with the most sunny days in the year and finding the rain. I did the same thing in Seville. I was there for 3 days and it rained the entire time. Bear in mind, this is a city that has 360 days of sunshine, and I got three of the 5 were raining on me. So that seems to be my luck. When I arrived yesterday, it was sunshine, and I had a look around, so I think I'm going to put those clips in here because it looks so much better in the sunshine. This is the back of the Mosque Cathedral. You can see the arches and the Arabic design. And the famous bridge. This is a cool looking building. The ruins of a mill. And here's a better view of the bridge and the reflection in the water. I mean, there's so much to see here. I'm not even going to make it down to the botanical gardens or the conservation zoo, which are both a bit south of the town. And the water's so calm. It's beautiful. This was one of the gates to the city. And here's the other side. Now this is the view that's synonymous with Cordoba. So this feels like a good enough place to finish the video. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, please leave a like. And I'll see you in the next one.